You think I'm crazy, don't you? It's fine. Everyone does at first. But if you'd just listen, you'd see. I'm not mad. In fact, I'm sharper than I've ever been. My senses are heightened, especially my hearing. I can hear everything, things no one else hears. In the heavens, in hell, in the walls. And that's how I knew I had to do it. There was this old man. He never did anything to me, never wronged me. Honestly, I liked him. He was kind, polite, but his eye, it was pale, cloudy, filmed over, like a dead fish, like a vulture's, cold, soulless. Every time it looked at me, I felt something crawl under my skin. A slow, sick heat would rise in my chest. I couldn't take it. I didn't want him gone, just the eye. But you see, the only way to be rid of that eye was to be rid of him. And so I planned it. For 7 nights, I slipped into his room around midnight. I was careful, so careful. I moved slowly inch by inch until I could peek in and see that cursed eye. But every time, it was closed. I couldn't do it. If the eye wasn't open, you have to understand, I wasn't acting on impulse. This was method, logic. I watched him sleep. I watched the way he breathed. I felt the rhythm of the house. I learned everything. And then came the 8th night. Something was different. When I opened the door, my hand slipped against the latch. It made a noise. Not much, just a tiny creak. But it was enough. I froze. Then I heard it, his voice. Shaky, soft. "Who's there?" He sat up. I could see his silhouette in the moonlight. He couldn't see me in the dark. But he knew, somewhere deep in his gut. He knew. I waited, silent. Then, finally, I saw it, open, staring right at me. That cold, pale, vulture eye. My pulse pounded in my ears. My breath caught in my throat. My hands trembled, but not. From fear, from rage, from certainty. I knew it had to end right there. I rushed him. He screamed once. Just once. Then I dragged him to the floor, held him down, and, well, it didn't take long. He was old, fragile. Afterward, silence. Pure, deep silence. No heartbeat, no breath, just stillness. I did it. Perfectly. Cleanly. Then I hid the body. I took up the planks of the floor. Just a few. I tucked him in, beneath like a child going to sleep. Then I put the floorboards back in place. Smooth and unmarked. No blood. No trace. Not a single thing out of place. I even smiled. A few hours later, there was a knock at the door. It was the police. A neighbor had heard the scream. Just routine, they said. I welcomed them in. Cheerful.com. I showed them around, room by room, nothing to hide. I took them into that room, the one with the body beneath the floor. We chatted. I pulled up some chairs, invited them to sit, right above where he was buried. They laughed. I laughed. Everything was fine, for a while. But then, I started to hear it. A sound. Faint, dull, soft. Like a heartbeat. A slow, muffled thump. At first, I thought maybe it was my own heart. But no, it was too deep, too wet. I kept talking to cover the sound. Louder, faster. I laughed, harder, but the sound only grew. Thump dash thump, dot dot dot. Thump dash thump, dot dot. The officers didn't notice. They kept smiling, talking casually. But inside, I was burning. The sound is hard. Was growing louder and louder. It echoed in my bones. Thump, thump, dash thump. It wouldn't stop. They must have heard it. They had to. Why were they smiling like that? Why didn't they say anything? Were they mocking me? Were they playing dumb? I couldn't take it. Thump, 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 thump. Louder, louder. Stop, I screamed. Yes, I did it. I killed him! Tear up the floor right there. It's the beating of his hideous heart. So tell me again, am I mad? Or did I just hear what no one else could?